Welcome everyone, this is Master's Joke, also Master's Joke 75 on Instagram. So doing a bit of Christmas shopping in St Stevenage. Can't do it on an empty stomach, so if you're in the area, you need to hit the Cornish pantry for a big full English breakfast. Absolutely beautiful. Definitely check it out. So I'm on a bit of Christmas shopping, also Star Wars toy hunt. I've given up on the Daleks. So I popped in Primark. I think they had one Stranger Things item, but this England jumper, absolutely fantastic. $24.99. Let your eyes be your guide. So after Primark, popped into the old Woolworths, Wilkinson's. And I haven't been in Wilkinson's for absolutely ages. It's just over there. And they had all these retro vintage decorations from the 70s, 80s and 90s. Absolutely fantastic. Now, my wife says I can't have them. She won't even let me have tinsel, but I put tinsel on the tree anyway. But, look at these stars. And funny enough, the red paper decorations, they had that in the Cornish pantry. And they look very nice. But, yeah, proper old school Christmas decorations. I love going in an old Woolworths, but it's just not the same. People have tried to replicate Woolworths, and you never will. But no, they had some quite good bits and pieces in Wilkinson's. So I told you I love Christmas. So good decorations, but a lot of little stocking fillers. A lot of the stuff I've only seen in B&M and Home Bargains. But yeah, they had Back to the Future stuff that I'd never seen before, like a tin box. And look at this Star Wars stuff. Star Wars toiletries and like a stormtrooper rubber duck for the bath. Highly recommended. I got to say, Stevenage or St Stevenage is looking a little bit tired at the moment. It's not been the same since the big shops left. Woolworths, Marks and Spencer's. Also, I also went to the card factory, get some cards for the family. I'll tell you what, they've got some great ones in here. Check these out. Look at that. It's got a card with St Stevenage on it. I think that is brilliant. And I wish I lived in Stevenage so that I could actually send that to my family. I think these are great. I obviously don't get out enough. I think you can probably tell by my videos. So let's look for some Star Wars stuff. So I popped in HMV. It must be a good place if it's got a HMV. Check out this Scalextrics, Back to the Future versus Knight Rider. Absolutely fantastic. I'd love that. The last Scalextrics I had was Race and Chase back in the 80s. Loved that. Made by Matchbox, I think. So they had their usual suspects. I've got to say, this HMV was really, really good. Better than the one in Milton Keynes, because at least the Star Wars figures are accessible and not almost behind the counter where you go in the queue. So, had a few bits, not really much in the sale, if I'm honest. But they had a few surprising things. Loads of vinyl now, I'm noticing, in HMV. I still fancy these Funko T-shirts. As well as the the videos. They've been out for a while. They sell them in Forbidden Planet as well. But I really fancy this Return of the Jedi. I don't think I'd want to open it. I just want to put it on a shelf. But I think they've got the Gremlins one and the ET one as well. Great. And then look at this. I love Gremlins. And obviously I did my son's bedroom up. But that canvas, that Gremlins canvas, $19.99. So that's definitely something to think about for my son's room. Because, again, that's one of our traditional Christmas movies that we watch together. Check out that clock tower. It does remind me of Edmonton Green back in the 80s. But that was obviously on a smaller scale. So then I popped in game. And again, this game was quite good. A few bargains there. And I've got to say, Snoke... which was Bosk Bounty's first ever review on YouTube. He was $5.99, but I've got one already. But everyone knows that Snoke, and from that particular wave, the actual bubbles are really kind of loose, and they just come away. So much so that Hasbro have stuck sellotape on them, So I bought that in top quality condition, $5.99, and then there was a couple of good deals. I mean, I've got a lot of these figures already, but I decided to treat myself to another Shore Trooper because I think they're great, and also I was able to see the carbon flamethrower trooper, and I've never seen it up close. And I've got to be honest, I don't think it works. Oh, Zori Bliss as well. I love Zori Bliss. Very tempting figure, $4.99. But the Stormtrooper, I don't think that actually works in the carbon in white. It looks a little bit kind of plasticky. So I picked. Oh, that's a great price as well. I mean, that is a brilliant price. Yeah, if you're into Black Series figures, now's your time to buy. So yeah, as you know, I love the Shore Trooper, so I picked up one of them, just one, and the Stormtrooper, and they also, what else did they have in the retro collection? They only had so I picked this up. It does look a little bit plasticky. I don't think it works. I'm not sure it works, but I look forward to opening that. But look, they've got Cara Dune in the retro collection, so she is still about. I think that was $11.99, and I've got that already. But I would have liked to have one to open, but don't really want to pay full price for a retro collection figure. And yeah, then they had the usual suspects, but again, good prices. And don't forget, Christmas is coming. Let your eyes be your guide. Buy your loved ones a Star Wars action figure. I mean, as I've said before, I've not seen such a great sale. I mean, check out the Batmobile Scalextrics. I mean, I'm back into the Hornby trains. Maybe I need to buy that Knight Rider Scalextric set and get the old Batman to go with it. I did a little bit of research. Did you know, fun fact, that Stevenage, the actual shopping centre, it was the first purpose-built traffic-free shopping zone built in Britain. There you go. Who knew? In the Entertainer, very disappointing. This is literally all the Star Wars stuff they've got. Just one little... It's not even an aisle. It's not even a shelf. It's just a little partition. Terrible. This bell does look a bit rough, but I don't know. And the Christmas tree, apparently it looks nice. Look, I'm not knocking Stevenage, but apparently the tree does look nice when it gets dark. It don't look the best in the footage, especially with the actual building works going on in the background. But the clock has got a lovely bell tone to it. So it was a good day. But then after that, my breakfast is starting to run out. I thought I'd take a look here at the Marks and Spencers. So this Marks and Spencers isn't in the shopping centre anymore. I mean, that closed down a few years ago. This is the new one that took over the Debenhams, which is at the Roaring Meg. It's literally like 5 minutes down the road. I do like it's Christmas. I do like getting Marks and Spencer's Christmas, turkey sandwich with all the trimmings, and also they're kind of it's helping out the homeless as well. 5% of every sandwich goes towards the shelter. So you're not only are you enjoying your Christmas sandwich, you're also doing your little bit for the community. Right, so look, this ain't toy related at all, but I thought I'd have a look at all the other bits and pieces, because I do like to pick up a few treats from Marks and Spencer's. I mean, check out the Brussels sprout chocolates. I don't know what it is about Marks and Spencer's, but the food, I don't know, why does the food always taste so nice? I don't know. I mean, I could have gone anywhere in St Evenage to get my lunch, but I just thought, I mean, Greg's was packed, but they got quite a few good places to eat in St Evenage. But I fancied, I was still a little bit full from my big breakfast, but I thought I'd get my Marks and Spencer sandwich and just check out the food, because it's only a couple of weeks until Christmas. So and I definitely wanted to look at the beers as well, because what I normally like to buy is if you follow me on Instagram, I like to buy like Sam Adams. That's my favourite beer. It's like American Boston beer, but you can only buy it at the moment. I can only find it at Majestic Wines. Buy 24 bottles. And I'm trying to be a bit, look after myself. So I don't really want 24 bottles of beer. So I thought I'd check out the, just to see what Marks and Spencer's has on offer. And they had like a Christmas beer, only £1. So I thought I'll get a couple of them for the big day. And I always like to get a Christmas. Why am I telling you this? I always like to pick up like a Christmas pudding and a Christmas cake from Marks and Spencer's because they're really nice. So in the end, I bought I bought this, for the family for the big day. But they had loads of them. I mean, I've got to be honest. My nan used to make our Christmas cakes back in the day, and they were just beautiful. handmade, beautiful icing, the works. So nothing will ever come close to my nan's Christmas cake. But these aren't bad. So I did. They're not cheap, but they're all right. And also the Christmas puddings are quite good as well. So it was so in relation to Star Wars toy hunt, I only bought a few action figures, but I did buy a couple of bottles of Christmas beer for to have my Christmas dinner, and a few other little bits, including a Christmas cake and a Christmas pudding. Let your eyes be your guide. As I said, it's not cheap, but it's one of the best. It's one of the best Marks and Spencer's, I think, around the area. But anyway, that's the end of the video. Hope you liked it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. The vlog is over. Yeah.